They're like,
Did you get along with Hmong people in SAC?
Oh yeah, I had to, man. There's a bunch of them. They all look scary too. Oh shit!
I had to.
That's my will, really.
I had to. There's a whole bunch of them.
We have a lot of Hmong viewers. Welcome back to a highly essential episode of Careful Boys. Today we got Mr. Subin Choi.
Subin.
All right, we got a very important question from a fan. His name is David, and he wanted to know, how do you tell Asians apart physically?
Kalyne, go.
Well, Subin, take it away.
As an outsider who's been around a lot of Asians, how were you?
Man, I still can't tell them apart.
That's bullshit.
Damn.
I don't believe you.
Damn.
Okay, what's the most easily identifiable Asian that you think?
Yeah.
The answer is Filipino.
I'll tell you straight up.
No, kind of.
Kind of, right?
I mean, we're just darker than most Asians, right?
And
Filipinos
Chinese
are hard
too,
to tell.
because I'm 30%, so it's easy for me
Is
to
it 30%?
Can you believe it?
30% what? Filipino?
Chinese.
Chinese?
I think
Switch your eyes.
I don't know.
But
I think Koreans have really strong features,
Yes.
but sometimes you can't tell the difference between Korean and Japanese depending on how they dress.
I think you can't tell the difference between anybody.
but we're talking about like physical qualities.
Physical,
only.
right?
Physical, all physical.
No, because like as an insider,
Yeah.
if you go to any of the native Asian countries, you'll find that race that looks like the other one.
Yeah.
If I go to the Philippines, I'll find a person that looks Japanese, Korean, Thai, whatever. And you go to China, you'll find someone that looks Filipino, whatever. Like every single country has their own spectrum.
But there is a look though.
Yeah.
What's
there
the
is.
look?
All right.
Like they have a look, but it's really, there is a look, but that's the minority. Not everyone has that look.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
think like some people look like a old school racist Japanese cartoon,
Some of them do. Yeah.
and they still wear the circle glasses with the fucked up teeth.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen grandpas that look like that.
Like Subin looks Korean, right?
Yeah.
To me, right from the
yeah?
get-go. I know he's Korean.
Yeah.
So without knowing his name.
But if I met him in Japan, I'd be like, oh, he's Japanese. If I met him in Vietnam, I'd be like, he's Vietnamese. If I met him in Singapore, I'm like, he's Singaporean. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
Okay.
there's like,
In
you
LA,
can't
it's
pass for
easier.
Korean, but most
Oh my god.
like every country's spectrum is the whole gamut.
Like if you saw Bart, what race? What kind of Asian?
In that country, like you might even.
I wouldn't know about in the country.
I wouldn't see Bart in Asia.
Let's limit it then to just Asian Americans here in California.
I think in
Oh, then
California
you just
it's
gotta be
easier.
as racist as possible.
Like how do you tell? How do you,
180.
how do you tell that somebody's Taiwanese? That's a
tough one.
Usually,
Their skin, dude.
light skin, like super light skin,
Yeah.
stingy.
Stingy,
They're very concise.
mouth wide open, Asperger's.
Damn.
with their mouths wide open.
Very like robotic, logical. No emotions.
They'll say exactly what they need to say, and that's it.
Funny.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like they're very straight to the point.
Do you think Bart, Jason Cheney, and Jason Chen and all the Taiwanese people we know have a similarity?
I think
Is there like
a lot of to me, I think a lot of Taiwanese people are very similar to Jason Chen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Jason Chen, to me, in my brain,
The singer Jason Chen?
Yeah.
in my brain, he represents a
Taiwan pride?
Yeah, he represents a very strong side. I feel like you're kind of an anomaly, and I feel like Jason Cheney is a little bit.
But
of
the minute I met him, I'm like, you're Taiwanese.
yeah, exactly. Until you like talk about their life and the way they look at things, you could tell like, oh, you're Taiwanese.
But what made you think that? The moment that you met?
Light skin, big nose,
Oh, that's so nice.
a lot of
Stingy. And stingy.
They're so stingy.
So like when I was growing up in San Gabriel, every Chinese person that I met was telling me they were Taiwanese, and then I didn't find out until later that some of them just lie.
Wow.
And they say they're
Why?
Taiwanese because they don't want to say they're mainland Chinese or Shanghainese.
Because you're gonna judge them.
Because like, is it better to be Taiwanese?
If they told me, I wouldn't give a fuck.
That's their own shit. I think. I think that's their own.
That was the thing. That was the thing when I was in high school, is that they would go, "Oh no, I'm not Chinese. I'm Taiwanese."
That's some shit
weird.
from their parents or something.
It's like a pride. It's a thing, huh?
Yeah, dude, I think so. Because it's like, why would you feel the need to say that? You know.
But that's also why I had trouble telling who was Taiwanese because I'm like, are you lying?
The reason why we didn't say what ethnicity we were when we first did YouTube for like the first 10 years or more is because I had a theory that they couldn't tell us apart. That's why the Asians were just trying to claim us like he's Korean, he's whatever. But I don't know if we have an actual like look, a stereotypical look. Like we can like me and Bart can blend.
Yeah.
Like in a lot of different
What are some things that people have confused you with other Asians? Like
everything. Everything, yeah. But I mostly got Vietnamese or Korean because of the accents I did. So they thought I was that. But I was also bald. Now I look like a geisha. So I look like my culture, right? But like,
You look like an uncle from Hawaii. How do you know someone?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, how can you tell somebody's Vietnamese?
I think that one's a little harder.
The chain.
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, the chain, bro. When they have a jade Buddha, that's a physical.
Yeah, that's straight up.
I think
Gold
Vietnamese got
chain.
bigger eyes.
Bigger eyes than most Asians.
Sometimes the hair,
The
with
hair.
the hair, the
Looks like Bart.
spikiness.
Looks like Bart.
I think like, oh, there's a chance you're Viet, and then I'm
The
usually
really
I'm
short
usually
spikes
right,
up.
bro. I'm usually
You know who's the
right.
most stereotypical, almost racist Viet person I've ever seen? Kung Lee, the fighter. You know what I'm talking about?
fade, the
yeah,
fade,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Pull up Kung Lee, and you're like, when you think Vietnamese, you think Vietnamese.
You know what it is too? I think it's the cheekbones. You think it's some of the cheekbones?
Yeah.
I feel like he has really round cheeks.
Yeah, he was fat. He was
He's the
badass,
man,
yeah.
bro.
His spinning kicks and all that.
But he also looks like a Filipino uncle too.
He does.
He looks Filipino to me too. Yeah.
Looks like he's in Eva Beach.
I would have guessed that he was
Yeah.
Filipino.
Yeah, he looks Filipino.
Or he looks like he could be Filipino, Polynesian, Chinese mixed with a little bit of Japanese.
Yeah, just Hawaii.
That's right.
Yeah, he could. If he had a Polynesian tattoo, you could see him at like a fucking luau, fucking spinning on fire.
That's actually why I got tatted. I wanted to be like different.
Yeah, but you just look Korean though.
I know.
It's like you're like, that did nothing.
Yeah, I just realized it didn't do shit. I was like, damn it.
I think a lot of Korean dudes have really cool like wavy hair.
It's the hair for
yeah.
me. Yeah.
I can tell Koreans by their wavy hairs, and then I feel like all the Korean dudes I train, they all have really big calves.
What the fuck? Not me.
Koreans got big heads.
Yeah, they got big foreheads.
Dude, they have like nice
have a
cheekbones
Korean
too.
forehead.
They got nice cheekbones.
Look at that. And nice hair.
Is mine's big?
Yeah.
How you got wavy hair? You got a perm?
No perm.
No perm, huh?
No perm.
But like
That's natural.
Mike Song, David, they got big ass heads.
Yup.
Yeah.
They do have big foreheads.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
He's got a big ass head.
Damn.
Strong hairline with a big old forehead.
Can you guys tell the difference between Filipino and Cambodian when they're
I can.
when
Yeah.
they're standing next to each other?
I can, yeah.
How? What's the difference?
Cambodian's way darker.
Okay.
Hella dark. And you can,
It's a different kind of dark.
It's a different.
it's different kind of dark.
Oh.
Cambodians are like, they're meant to like exist in the sun. And then Filipinos are like, it's too hot.
They try not to.
What about Indonesians? What if you threw Indonesian in the mix? Do you think that changes?
That's hard too because
I don't
some
know
of
what
them
they
are
look
really
like.
light skinned.
Yeah.
Really light skinned.
It's they're on either end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I feel like Filipino, Malaysian, Indonesian, all the islands right there, it's hard to, for me, it's hard to tell unless you see what they're wearing. Like the facial features and stuff, I can't tell.
Some Thai guys too.
Yeah, Thai
they got
guys.
crazy
I
dark.
think East Asians are way easier to figure out.
Jungle Asians, right?
Like
The jungle Asians?
the jungle Asians, those are harder
that
to
bad?
like the island Asians.
Is that bad to say?
No. We can say it.
No, it's cool. I think jungle Asians
No,
are
that's
cool.
fine
They're
coming
meant
from
to
a
live in
city
the
Asian.
jungle. You know what I mean?
No, but like the island Asians, like the ones that live in islands, like they look a lot more similar than.
I feel like the way I could tell Koreans apart from Japanese is their hair. They have none. They don't have body hair.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
salamanders.
some
dude.
Japanese dudes I feel like are kind of hairy, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, Japanese guys got a lot of like.
got hair in their
they're like,
They're like the chimpanzees of Asia. Like, you know the Japanese monkeys that take a bath? That just looks like old grandpas, you know? You can't tell the difference between the Japanese monkeys and a hot spring. Dude, there's a picture of 3 Japanese grandpas like eating ice cream and they look like 3 chimps. It's pretty funny.
is that a famous photo?
Yeah, it's like a
Type
meme.
in
Yeah.
that sentence.
Just like Japanese grandpa eating ice cream. Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. To me, they look like, yeah.
Kalyne, whenever you meet a new Asian person, do you have a game in your head where you go, I'm gonna guess what kind of Asian they are?
No, but now I do.
Damn, dude.
Grandpa.
Because I do that all the time. I try to figure you out.
Three.
Do you do that?
Three.
I already know.
You already know, huh?
Yeah, I already know, and then I go, if it doesn't match, I'm like, you need to go get 23 and me.
Yeah. Your life has been a lie.
Hey, you know what race is really hard to tell?
What?
Does it come on?
Hmong.
Mongs, yeah.
I didn't even know what Hmongs were.
Yeah.
Till Sacramento.
Are there Mongs in Hawaii? Not really.
No, there's none in Hawaii. But I went to Sacramento and then I went to a park.
They got a shit ton.
I think they got a look. Yeah, they're shorter and they're stocky. Like I don't know any tall Hmong people. They're like they're like I would say like average 5'6", 5'5".
Yes.
And then they're like sturdy looking. They're not fat. They're like
Some of them are, but yeah.
but you know what I mean, right? They're not like
There's exceptions.
yeah.
Yeah,
They just got like wider joints or something.
Yeah.
They seem like facially, a lot of Hmong people look to me like they have a hardcore like indigenous look.
Yeah.
Just stocky.
Like
you know?
like
They're
if
all
you were
stocky.
casting a movie like a ancient war movie,
Yeah.
they all look like they'd book it.
No, I agree.
Like I feel like a lot of Asians you see look more Americanized or look more westernized.
Yeah.
But they look like they've retained like the right shit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what they were. I was like, Vietnamese? Chinese? They're like,
Did you get
Hmong.
along with Hmong people in SAC?
Oh yeah, I had
Yeah.
to, man. There's a bunch of them. They all look scary too. Oh shit!
I had to.
It's my will, really.
I had to. It was a whole bunch of them.
We have a lot of Hmong viewers.
Just saying, man.
Do you ever like meet a new Asian person and then you guess in your head, and when they tell you what kind of Asian they are, you're surprised?
Yeah, Mongolian.
Yeah.
Mongolian's always really
What?
like surprising.
I think I've met zero Mongolian people.
I met zero. Hmong.
If they look Chinese and they start speaking Russian, you're like,
You from Kazakhstan?
That's Kazakhstan, right?
Ooh, Kazakhstan. Oh yeah.
Like those kinds. But yeah, I don't really know any Mongolians. I don't think I've
Yeah, I've never met
You
Mongol.
met Mongolians?
Yeah, one girl I met who was Mongolian, and there was a 0% chance I would have guessed it.
She has a
Yeah.
big head too, huh? Mongolians got big heads too.
No, you don't have a big head.
No, that's I would never say that.
No, I wouldn't say that about you.
Your head is totally normal.
No, dude, your head's cool.
Gilbert's Filipino, but he has a big head.
He got a Mongolian head. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. He's got a Korean. No.
Gilbert's full Filipino.
Yeah,
He has big eyes for being Filipino. That fool like
dude, his sister too. He got
he got
big
good.
eyes.
He got like the genes that everybody wants.
See, I don't know, like with Gilbert, if there's like a multiple choice, like right off the bat, I'd be like, nope, not Cambodia, not Indo. Like
Yeah.
it was just circle Filipino for sure. But I don't know what it is. But I just look at him like, okay,
It's probably a regional thing though.
You know what it is for? Well, it's hard. It's not physical for me, but like his sense of humor when the first
Very
time he
Filipino.
opened his mouth and I heard it, I was like, this guy's Filipino.
Dude, you got to meet his dad. His dad, Gilbert Senior,
Hot.
fucking the hottest guy, the hottest dad.
He's a handsome man.
He looks just like Gilbert.
Oh,
Yeah, licking my lips. And then two, he's kind of
Does he got a booty like Gilbert? Because Gilbert's ass is pretty juicy.
Gilbert Senior got a fucking donk on him, dude. But he's so fucking funny. He's hilarious. He's like Gilbert. Like you understand?
that's where he gets it. Okay.
Yeah. He opened up for Jared de Guzman, telling like a bunch of like those.
What?
Yeah, his dad opened up for Jared de Guzman and like told a bunch of these jokes, and he's so fucking funny.
How do you tell Singaporeans apart?
I have no fucking idea. Usually I wait to hear them talk. As soon as they talk, then you can.
Aren't they just Chinese?
Yeah, they're just.
But
or
the
like
spectrum
Malay,
is
you know?
yeah, the spectrum is crazy because it's
Super wide.
Malay to Chinese, and it's like the blend.
Look, that's part of the reason why I did 23andMe is because my mom, she speaks so many different languages, and she says like, oh, our grandma's Indonesian or whatever the fuck. Like, I wanted to like get down to the bottom of like, what are we really? And then it was very underwhelming because we're just like,
At that point, you just don't care.
Oh, you know what's difficult too? Laotian.
oh yeah.
Laotian's difficult because we don't see enough of them.
That's the other thing. That's the other part of the equation. I like being on the West Coast.
I had a friend in elementary school who brought his dad's hunting knife and got in trouble because he wanted for show and tell. Because we had to all bring things for show and tell, and he's a Laotian boy.
He brought a hunting knife, dude.
They got crazy swords, don't they? Have you seen a Laotian sword, bro?
It was his turn for show and tell, and he busted out his dad's hunting knife, and then all the kids were like, "Whoa!" And then the teacher was like, "Daniel, put that away."
They're all big and curvy, dude.
Yeah, I brought a gun to show and tell.
You did?
Yeah, a BB gun.
You brought a BB gun?
Did to show and tell.
Did you get in trouble for that?
Yes.
I love the bordering nation look.
The bordering nation.
Like Nepalese.
Oh, yeah.
Chinese. It's cool.
Banging.
Or like even like Kazakh people. Like it's just so cool to see like centuries.
Kazakh people are pretty good looking, dude.
Centuries of mixing is so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beards. Kazakhstan.
They're like Russian and Chinese.
Yeah, that's a pretty
That's
bomb
a
ass
good
look.
combo.
It's bomb ass. That's yeah.
You mix Asian with anything, you get a pretty good look, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. which combination is not so good, do you think?
You know, I don't know. Yo, what if we had all Asians lined up, and you had to guess their race by their dicks?
I think that'd be hard.
Suckability, you'd probably have to rule that out first.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I don't. Is it
Hard? You want to look at it hard?
No, just natural.
Just dangling?
Just dangling. Put all the darks with darks, lights with lights.
I think all of our dicks are dark.
Yeah, I think all of them are dark.
Yeah, because even if we're light skinned, our dick's pretty dark.
You ever meet an Asian guy with pink nipples? No way.
No way.
No way. You gotta think about
It's the
it.
realization.
No. I don't think I stare at it enough.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're from Oahu. Everyone's have their shirt off.
Yeah, but I don't stare at the nipple.
We'll start nips.
There was a top 10 they did a 2023 like survey on dick sizes between like everyone in the world.
Yes.
And the bottom 10 for like the shortness are all Asian.
Let's go, Nick.
Let's go, baby.
I think Koreans is the last one, right? They are the smallest ones.
They are in that 10. I think
They're the bottom 10.
the smallest ones is Thailand.
Really?
Yeah, it goes Thai.
What are you talking about? You see the lady?
And then North Korea, which seems like propaganda.
Yeah, that seems like a
Are you
joke.
sure?
Yeah, they're just talking shit.
I've seen some lady boys with big ass dicks.
Me too.
That thing is a
I mean,
slong.
they're definitely the chosen ones. But yeah, in Thailand, this is erect length. Thailand got 3.7 inches average.
No way.
Dude, 3.7?
It
Jungle
was at
Asian?
least here when I last checked. But North Korea got 3.8, Cambodia 3.9, Nepal 3.9.
Why? How would North Korea like join this worldwide statistic?
That's what I'm saying. This is just hating.
This is bullshit.
They can't even eat. Why would they be measuring their dicks?
Who went there with that assignment?
Sorry, but I gotta do this.
They got other problems.
Yeah, that's a priority.
We're sending you into North Korea, but you're just gonna look at dicks.
Yeah, the Guinness World of Records. Like,
Yeah, I don't know who was in there.
What in tarnation?
Or did they just like phone a friend and just like ask? And then Myanmar got 4 inches, Laos got 4 inches, Vietnam 4, Sri Lanka 4 inches, South Korea 4.3,
Hey!
and then Philippines at 4.
We did.
Korea? I'm just saying, I just love it. The top I think was Nether. Oh no, the top is Sudan,
Sudan.
Sudanese.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
and then DR Congo at 7.1 average inch.
Because a lot of Sudanese are like 6'6".
Wait, where's America?
That's hitting my cervix for sure.
They're not in the top 10. They're not in the top 10 because there's too many Asian Americans.
Damn.
We're bringing down the average.
Fudge.
Yeah, and then it's Ecuador, and then Republic of the Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Venezuela, Lebanon, Colombia,
7.1?
Cameroon.
Saw that coming.
You did?
Whose job is it to acquire the data?
I know it. How
There's a worldwide dick measurer.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they just go on medical records, basically, probably.
Is that on our chart?
You guys don't get your dicks measured when you get physical?
My dick size is not on my medical record.
It's not?
Wait, I didn't even know that.
Should I call my fucking Blue Cross to ask?
I thought you have to write it in your DMV form.
Yeah, I'm like, how are they
I'm
measuring
very
it
concerned.
hard?
Yeah, because
Right.
when you sign up as an organ donor, they go, what's the length of your organ?
They're like, oh, we won't need that one.
Wait a minute. They didn't ask me that.
Does it affect your insurance premium if it's big or small?
Yeah.
You probably get
Higher chance of STDs.
Everyone's just gonna be nicer to you if it's bigger, I think.
Not everyone.
How do you tell people from Myanmar? That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've only met one person, and then they were Chinese, so that doesn't even count.
Okay.
Disqualified. Yeah, I mean I think it's good to like always bring up the fact that like Asians can't always tell Asians apart either. Like that's all.
Like for sure, there's a look, but then the spectrum's also so big. It's hard to be 100%.
Yeah.
But there's a look for sure.
Right.
You gotta look for other clues.
Like Joe said, somewhere in there's the stereotypical guy representative of like each of those things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I met guys that look like old racist cartoon drawings of Chinese guys, and they're Chinese, and I started laughing in their face.
This was in China?
No, here.
This is Monterey Park, baby.